Hello friends, look at these pictures. Uttar Pradesh accounts for only 7% of land and 6% of water in India, but possess 17% of total population, which results in irregular distribution of resources among people. Considering the fact, on this World Population Day, draft of Population Control Bill is passed by UP CM Yogi Adityanath to promote the sustainable development of state and equitable distribution of resources and funds among the people. According to the bill, couple having more than 2 children will be hindered from contesting in local elections, applying or getting promotion in government jobs, and receiving any kind of government subsidy. So, is this policy good or bad? How will it affect the Muslims? Politicians take on this, and why China lift up their one-child policy? We will break down every single dimension of this draft. So let's get started. Everybody knows greater population means greater competition for resources, resulting major chunk of audience is void of resources, and so with the development, which create hypocrisy among the fellow citizens. And no restrictions in procreation will suit up unemployment, poverty, illiteracy among the states. By introduction of this bill, government is looking solution for all these problems, and to promote the bill, government will give incentives, rebates on electricity and water bills, 12 months of maternity leave, scholarship, and who will have only one child, government had came with extra benefits for them, like preference in medical colleges, preference in government job, free education up to graduation level, basically sale of offers for them. And to implement the draft conditions, numerous steps will be taken. Firstly, a state population fund is constituted which get capital from the taxpayers. Secondly, NGO and health centers are deployed to suitable distribution of contraceptive pills and amplify awareness about family planning methods through community health workers. Also, a compulsory subject about population will be indexed in secondary schools. Since the proposal, these schemes receive many bouquet and brickbats from across the political spectrum. Welcoming the bill, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar said, will sustain the nation economy, promote healthy living standards and balance environment. While Samajwadi Party MLC Asutosh Sinha opposed the bill, declaring it as an immature decision and murder of democracy. Apart from these tweets, there is a plenty of obstacles in front of this bill. The biggest challenge toward implementation is in the Muslim community, where people believe that it is their religious mandate to procreate, so any government incentive cannot stop them to reproduce. The TFR, the total fertility rate, is the number of children per woman of the Muslim community in Uttar Pradesh is 3.1, and for Hindus it is just 2.6, and the target of government to make it to 2.1, which means clear that if Muslims don't slow their procreation, they will be the last man who will get any resources from the government. But there is a fact, in UP Muslim population is 19%. Greater than any other state. If bill is implemented and Hindus stick to 2-child policy and Muslims continue procreating, then they will surpass the Hindus in upcoming years. Then they can win the elections. Another big challenge also in queue that it sacrifices merit at the cost of population of control. If the bill is implemented, then admission to premier educational institutes is based on the number of babies one has. This draft also bans people with more than 2 children applying for government job. And all of this combined only confirms the death of merit. So there will be plenty of consequences due to the demographic imbalance it will engineer. China also had lifted up their one-child policy in 2015 because due to the adverse differences it is producing among countrymen. So what will be the best approach to control population? Countries like India, which is so diverse in religion, class, beliefs, languages, and it will like this only fabricate more diversity. It is only implemented by if everybody take responsibility at individual level. Parents need to understand if they have limited resource and procreate 7-8 kids, then only 1 or 2 will become engineers or doctors, and there are high possibilities that rest will grow up only to become laborers and maid punchers in cycle shops. Awareness programs about family planning also play a very vital role towards the same population control. Hope you guys like the content. Thanks for watching, and do like the video, share with your parents, friends and anyone who you want. Subscribe to more simple and short case studies. Thank you.